So I decided what I wanted to do was to create a short video to start a series discussing survival from a civilian perspective. Now, why does it matter? Surely survival is survival. Well, I think, and I would love your opinions on the matter, that there is a difference between military and survival and civilian survival. And the problem comes in that almost all the survival stuff that you see online, while it is very good, it's military based. And there are problems with this because there are differences between civilian and military survival. And I think it is not so much about the skills. I think the skills are skills regardless, and certainly you need skills and all the rest of that. But the biggest difference to me is going to lie in the thinking behind, and therefore the strategizing of survival, and in the gear that you carry. Now, you might turn around and say, but if you need an axe to survive, you need an axe to survive. You can't say that it's military or civilian. But the problem that we forget is that there is certain laws we need to fill in as civilians, both legal type laws, there's stuff we're not allowed to carry in public, and there's also social law. You can't rock up at your job as an accountant with a camouflage backpack with all your machetes and axes and firearms and what have you, because, well, basically you can't. Society dictates you've got to look like an accountant when doing accountancy. So there's that side. There are also other things that I'd like to address in this that I've just come across over 30, 40 years of learning about survival. I'm no expert by any means, which is the point of this video. I want to get the comments. I want to see what you guys think and all the rest of it. Little things that I've discovered, like why some people say an axe is really good, and at least from my perspective and where I am, it isn't. But it has to do with geography. And therein lies a number of things that will affect what you do and what you carry because of geography. Another thing that I want to touch on and talk about is timing. It's something that almost never gets talked about in survival, but I think is critical to survival. Timing matters, and whether or not we have time. Also, I want to talk about the definitions of survival, because I think as a civilian, our definition of survival is not the same as the definition we will use in the military. Now, I was in the military briefly. I've been following survival stuff and learning about things for a good 40 years. So I have picked up a few ideas over the years. Like I say, I'm not an expert, don't claim to be, don't want to be. But clearly there are questions that need to be asked, and who knows, maybe we can get lucky and there will be people out there who will be able to answer them for us. So that's the idea behind this. I will hope you join me on this journey, and we can talk about all kinds of things.